everybody, welcome to part 2 of the video. So you should have already watched the first part of the lesson, part 1, where you got it in class. This is part 2, so I am on page 8 in the packet right now. Part 2 is, okay, we've learned the types of special angles that exist. We've learned what's supplementary and what's congruent. Now we're actually going to start finding angle measures. So just so we're aware, for this entire packet, none of these are drawn to scale, so I can't pick up a protractor and just measure the angle. I have to use my special angles that I know. If you're not super comfortable yet with our types of angles, that's okay. We're going to keep using our flow chart so we get more comfortable with our angles. So use my flow chart if you need it. You can use it. If you feel like you're good, that's fine. So here's our flow chart. I am trying to figure out the measure of this angle. To do that, I need to say the type of angle. I need to say if that type of angle is supplementary or congruent, and then I need to figure out what x is. So if you've still got your highlighters out, we can highlight our parallel lines. I am looking at this angle and this angle. So I'm saying, okay, are these inside of my parallel lines? Oh, well, let's start with the first question. Are they right next to each other? No. No, they are not, so I follow my note. Are they both inside the parallel lines? They are not both inside, they're actually both outside. So this question, I'm going to say yes to. Are the angles both on the same side of the transversal? Meaning, are they both on the right? No, one's on the right, one's on the left. So I go to no. That means this is alternate exterior angles. And I know anything with the word alternate is congruent. So if these angles are congruent, that means equal, the same. So they are both the same measure. That means x is also 108 degrees if they're the same. That's how you approach this type of question. Figure out the special angle, figure out if it's supplementary or congruent, figure out the size of the angle. Let's try number 12. Okay, number 12. Highlight your parallel lines. Here they are. Here's my angles I'm interested in. Okay, starting at here. Are they right next to each other? No, that would mean that they were either right to the right or left or right up and down. They are not. I see them kind of be diagonally across from each other. So not right next to each other. Are they both inside the parallel lines? 87 is inside, x is outside. They're not both inside, they're not both outside. They're in different places. Are they diagonally across from each other? Yes. If I'm at 87 and I go diagonally down, I see that they end up at angle x. So this is going to be diagonally across from each other. That makes these vertical angles. Vertical angles are congruent. That means that the measure of x is the same as 87, so it has to be 87 degrees. All right, moving down to question 13. Highlight my parallel lines, highlight my angles. Here they are. Okay, are they right next to each other? No. I have this angle being here, right next to it would either be right to the left or right up. So they're not right next to each other. Are they both inside parallel lines? Yes, they are. They're both between my blue lines, so this is a yes. Are they both on the same side of the transversal? That means are they both on the right? 84 is on the right, so is x, so yes, they are. These have to be consecutive interior angles then. Consecutive interior. Those types of angles, anything with the word consecutive, are supplementary. Supplementary means add to 180 degrees. Maybe I put it a little bit differently. Add to 180. That kind of looks like just add 180. add to 180. So that means if this is 84, I need to know what this is going to have to be to get to 180. If you're not sure right off the bat, just take 180, subtract 84, you should get 96. That is the size of that angle. We just take 180, subtract what we know, and we get the unknown value. Okay, so that is that type of angle. I want you to pause the video now. You are going to go do 14, and then on to the next page. I messed up my numbering again. This should be 17, this should be 18. So 14 through 18, please. Pause the video and do that. All right, here are your answers. 14 should have been alternate interior, congruent, and thus 111 degrees. Then 15, corresponding, congruent, 78 degrees. 16, consecutive exterior, those are supplementary. So I have to do 180 minus the angle I know, get 101 degrees. 17, adjacent angles, those are supplementary, so I gotta subtract and I get 84. Finally, 18, also adjacent angles, still supplementary, subtract and get 128. Next page has star questions, so that is it for this video. If you need any help with anything, please let me know.